Hey guys, it's me broadcasting from my shed with my light. See that? Pretty impressive. Just wanted to take a few moments to kind of speak to you guys about my project here, and uh, I just wanted to say that for me, the project was more the experience than saving money or spending money or whatever the case is. And I knew that if I did something like this, I would learn from it, and I will also be able to build upon it. You know, for those who know me, a couple years ago, I did a project about where I restored an old park bench that was sitting in the bushes of my house. When we first moved in, I found an old park bench, and I I took my time over a couple of weeks and redid it, restored it, and it was a great experience. And I shared it with everyone. And my solar project is along those same lines. Just wanted to do something that was feasible and that I could share with other people who wanted to do something like that, or maybe inspire those who never thought of doing something like this to do it. Um, I'm not going to say the old cliche of if I can do it, you can do it. Because, first of all, I hate hearing that. You know, it's always some overachiever who built a rocket ship in his backyard over the weekend and say some nonsense to you. Oh, if I could do it, you can do it. I can tell you that you can do it if you want to. In my case, I just did a lot of research and a lot of YouTube searches and things like that, because there are plenty of people out there, especially on YouTube, who've done a solar shed project similar to this. And I came up with my own ideas, came up with my own approach to make it as aesthetic to my needs as possible. And I just took the leap of faith and just started to do it one step at a time. And so it's possible for you guys to do it if that's what you want to do. I'm not going to say everyone should do it, but for me, it was a fun project, and I learned a great deal. And now I have power in my shed if I need it, and interestingly enough, my son with his four-wheeler now has a way to trickle charge the battery on his four-wheeler without us having to disconnect the battery, bringing it into the house and doing all that other stuff. So it is practical for us too. It's not just some wild idea that came up in my head. And as I'm talking about this, I'm thinking about what my wife first said to me when I approached her with the idea of putting a solar panel on the shed. And why don't you she said something like, why don't you just run an extension cord to the shed? Now, what fun is that? Huh? What fun is that? To run an extension cord to the shed? No. So, so much to her dismay. Actually, no, she was very supportive. I don't think she understood what I was doing, but she was very supportive. So I bless her heart for that. And the good news is I don't have a 50-foot extension cord running from my garage to the shed that everyone could trip over, because I have two little toddlers, and they'll either unplug it, mess with it, or trip over it. So no, I'm not going to do that. But I am going to say that once again, it is possible to do this on a scale of 1 to 5, 5 being the hardest. For the average person, it has a difficulty rating of about a 3, 2.5 to 3, and even that may be too high, to be honest. So don't be shy. If you guys really want to bounce some ideas off of me or ask me any questions, just say the word. You can reach out to me, and I'll be happy to help you in any way I can. All right? See ya.